Throw Gang, we are joined by the Vinty, Bronski, Lauren Schlossman, and myself. I'm smelling toast because all I do is stroke. James Harris, welcome to the weekly Running the Boys. Tennis, not fucking.
Oh, okay.
With today's full episode, only available on
Patreon.com/throwingfits.
Before we get into shaving your legs, pickleball cheaters, and building the Footy dream team, let's get into a fit check.
Yeah. Do you want to start?
Yes. I don't remember what shoes I was wearing upstairs, sneakers I was wearing.
I do.
Oh, Nike Air Humaras, ACG, right?
Collab?
No.
Just the blue guys. Midnight Blue?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they're
GR.
GR.
Shout out Maddie.
Yeah.
And AO for hooking it up.
Hey, yo!
Nike Drifty socks fresh off the Woodbury Commons day trip. MF Pen trousers. Best motherfucking trousers in the game right now. Fucking sue me. South to West State shirt. Picked up at Essence for like.
Why would anyone sue you over the trousers? It's just an opinion.
Sue
you, it's more like pay me to get my opinion, dude.
Yeah. $50 off Essence because you know we love the Essence sale.
Absolutely. Have you been going ham? I just can't be bothered.
There's always like if you dig deep enough, right, it takes work. But like if you know the brands you like, you can't just browse. Sure. You need to go in there with a killer mindset, like a closer mindset. Yeah. And execute. You can't like be distracted by like all the bells and whistles. You just be like, okay, I know what brands I like. Let me go sort price low to high and see what's on sale for 97% off.
This is you being influenced by the Netflix QB show, dude. You're just fucking calling shots. You're game planning. Fucking audibles on the fly.
Yeah, except I'm not as fucking whack as Patrick Mahomes, Kirk Cousins. Who's the other fucking? Is it Tua? No.
I mean, both dudes you named.
Who's the guy on the Falcons?
You mean Matt Ryan?
No. Who Matt Ryan took over for? Fucking whatever. Like Mariota. There it is.
Oh, Marcus Mariota.
Yeah.
Is he on the Titans?
He was nice on the Titans. He went to the Raiders behind Derek Carr. Now he's on the fucking Hawk. Jesus, my brain is fried. Anyway, South to West State.
The Atlanta Falcons.
The Atlanta Falcons. There it is. Not the Atlanta Hawks.
Scrots, dude. Yeah. Well, I mean, they're both birds.
Yeah.
I get it. That's a fair mistake.
This pod is off to a rough start. It's been a weird day. We were supposed to pod with a guest before this, but we had to swap into boys only, double duty because this is what we fucking do.
Again, that's an audible, bro. Because
that's an audible. Oklahoma.
QB1, QB2. You already know that we're gonna fucking score.
Did you play football, like actual football?
No, dude.
Really?
But you've talked about you being like the best receiver in whatever.
In New York
5-on-5 metropolitan area league.
Yeah, in the New York Public School PSAL, there are like 8 teams. Okay, Bottega Veneta Sunnies, HBO Original, The Idol, merch.
Yeah, dude.
Which I'm wearing ironically because I'm funny. Because I'm a Y2K ass motherfucker.
I know you've had it, and we talked about you getting the pack, and then I was butthurt that I didn't, but I thought you were going to sell it because I feel like there's a market for that.
Dude, I don't know what the asking price is, but I'm keeping this.
It's fucking sick, dude. I'm literally pretty butthurt that I don't have one.
The candle they sent smelled like shit, so I tossed that.
What is it? Is it supposed to smell like Tedros's fucking asshole?
Yeah, exactly. It was like rose water and tequila. Damn. Bottega Sunnies, Bottega ring, Maria Tash earring.
Dude, that ring is wild. I don't.
It goes with the shirt.
No, I know. It's just so. It looks very cumbersome. But like
fucking Kevin Spacey in a House of Cards.
But is it like comfortable?
No, not at all. But you know, this is what I do and do.
Wait, can I react? Can I ask now like how much it was, or you want to talk Woodbury Commons?
These were okay. Guess how much this ring was.
The ring was. Well, I know how much the shades. Well, so I'm assuming that a lot of this shit. Not only is it at a discount at the outlet, but then it's also on sale after the fact.
Well, if you ask, you're like, hey, is this on further markdown? People are like, oh, yeah, let me look it up. Oh, yeah, it's further like 30% more off the actual like discounted price already.
And if you didn't ask, you would still get it when they scanned it, or you got to ask?
I don't know. Use it or lose it. Or like some people, like we walked into one shop, I forget which one, and they're like, oh, everything's marked like that's the final price. Like no haggling, no further markdowns.
No haggling at Prada.
No bartering.
All right, I'm going to go with 175. Well, you want to give me an over-under? I'm going to say 175.
150.
Okay.
Yeah.
Same price as the shades.
As the Sunnies. Okay, and then Hanes Boxers, sipping on Greenpoint's finest. I already drank my Diet Pepsi for the day. Lawrence, what are you wearing?
Are you allotting yourself one DP because of all the shit coming out about like... I know that's Diet Coke, but no.
No. You got to drink like 36
to get cancer.
Yeah,
same thing with cigs. You got to smoke 36 cigs a day, so
which is over under
which is almost 2 packs. Do you know how many cigs come in a pack?
20.
Yeah, baby. Okay, I wore crushable Gucci sleds that I stole from Danny Lomas.
Oh, that's right.
Podcast deep cut. Shout out Danny, the motherfucking king. I am wearing Manresa's socks. I have on the vinty Ralphie double pleat skis.
Flouncy.
The flouncies from
The
Chickies,
flouncy Pharaoh.
as well as the vintage Brionski from
Vinty,
Chickies.
vinty.
Brionski from Chickies. You invented vinty.
Dude, how is that not a thing? Also, so all the vintage Ford Bronco owners out there, I apologize for calling out your
Go
ass,
fuck yourself.
your assery. You were already showing your whole ass. I just held up a mirror to you. Shout out Tate Portnoy.
Did I tell you, like, people hit me up being like, yo, they were like, what's TF's beef? And I was like, well, I don't care.
Well, I have a really douchey...
You got to talk to James. Because he did the whole pack.
Yeah, no one hit
we
me
left
up.
stuff on the cutting room floor. There was more.
Ooh.
There was more vinty meme skis.
Guns, but for liberals.
Yeah, right.
I was voice noting you the whole time in my fucking Kia sedan, burning down 85 down to LA. The whole reason why I fucking made this vinty Bronski meme pack was because I got the douchiest reason. I got cut off by one in Montauk when I was there midweek with my parents.
Yeah, I think the Portnoy and Scar shit also, like, you probably had like a little Portnoy on the brain.
Well, I'm pretty sure I know where Portnoy's crib is in Montauk, and I was driving by, and I thought
Like close to your parents?
kind of, not really.
Woo!
Like in a much
Nape skis?
much wealthy skis area.
His crib looks amazing per the golden hour videos he does.
Right, but I clocked a vinty Bronski, and I was like, oh, I think that's port skis, but it maybe wasn't because you think that he sold his?
I'm almost positive that, and this is the most Portnoy thing ever, which is like, okay, new money rich guy gets the performative, aspirational, cool guy mobile, whether it's like a vinty Bronski or a vintage defend ski.
Yeah, or a defender ski.
And I'm definitely showing my whole ass by even like knowing this lore about El Presidente's whip skis. But from what I remember, he was like, no one told me that the upkeep was going to be so brutal on the vinty Bronski that I think he got rid of it.
Yeah. A vinty Bronski's owners, the two best days are the day they cop the Bronski and the day they sell it. No, what happened was a fucking asshole in like a vinty Bronski, he tried to pass someone and came into my lane, and I had to brake. Because he was coming around like a fucking asshole ski, trying to, big dick ski the regular car guy. So anyway, so I was like, yo, fuck vintage Ford, fuck the vinty Bronski crowd. I'm gonna go crazy and leave Lawrence 17 indecipherable voice notes.
I had no idea because you've been like driving, like whether it was out to see your parents or to tennis camp, which we'll talk about. But like you have been like the voice notes. I understand voice to text. Jenna does it all the time. She's a big like then going and editing it and like making sure that like the message is decipherable. You were leaving me the wildest shit that made no sense.
Let me fucking.
But you were just dictating. You were using our text messages as a dictation device for later.
It was a notepad. It was a notepad.
I will say the picture of fucking Portnoy sitting on the hood of his vinty Bronski for whatever Montauk magazine, then just you throwing on bisexual G-Wagon over him was a meme de resistance. That was really fucking good.
Let me fucking. Okay, here we go.
I mean, dude, there's.
Oh, I did text you. Should we call the guy? And you're like, yes. And I was like, no, it's for a meme.
I was like, wait. I mean, in what regard? It's was what time was that?
This is crazy, these voice notes.
Did you not...
Popeye's worker, mean therapist after a patient with a vintage Ford Bronco leave their session.
Yeah.
Open spot for liberals over a photo of a vintage Ford Bronco. What's the vintage... liberal arts G-Wagon. Show vehicle of Republicans who love liberal pussy. Bisexual G-Wagon.
Right.
One of these are used to make his Hot Wheels smooch.
That's a good one.
If not, I don't eat pussy, drove a car. A pink bud for clothes. That's supposed to be millennial pink, but for dudes.
Oh, nice, sure.
Note from the office looking at same photo for Brett vintage Bronco coach. Should we call the guy test?
There it is.
That's how the sausage is made, folks.
Yeah. You love to do. This is the second time where like a thing has pissed you off and you've just unloaded. You've gone fucking.
Well, this is the Robbie
Oppenheimer mode.
This is the Robbie method, right? Where he's like
theme skis.
No, it's the Robbie school.
Okay.
Where it's like something irks you. Just scratch that itch.
Unload. Yeah, you did it with film photography. Yo, and it's crazy how both of these times they go nuclear because so many people that follow the page. Well, yeah, they feel seen in the worst possible way.
Right.
Because they showed their whole. They feel seen because they showed their whole ass.
Yeah. We see that ass.
I am wearing a Maximum Henry belt, which, despite his Expendables ass name, is a little bit. It is. He makes handmade belts in Long Island City. So shout out fucking Max. Thank you for the belt, brother.
Wait, what do you say about his name?
Huh?
What do you say about his name?
It sounds
Maximum Henry.
Yeah, sounds like an Expendables guy.
It's like a guy named Max Power.
Yeah, literally, or whatever you called me last week, Laser Larry. Because of why did you?
Because the American Gladiators.
Why did you call him? What was that joke about? I don't even remember. Anyway, it was like, because of the socks, because of the fucking threadies. You look like fucking a female American gladiator, and then I tried to pivot to Laser to try to save a little bit. Of
Nitro, half Asian. Shout out the fucking hat and representation. It matters.
The hat. Shout out Jonathan. Congrats on Jude Coffee. He did a mobile flip for his coffee brand, which I fuck with.
Oh.
Jude for all. What do you thought it said Jews for all?
Can't wear that in Germany, brother.
Yeah. Judah. I know Scar was like kind of being like, food merch is whack, but food collabs are better than food merch. But this coffee merch hits.
Ooh, Scar, divisive episode. Divisive clips.
It's so funny because like everyone's like, of course these guys fucking sure do mention Portnoy a lot. It's like, no, we don't. But when we do, two things happen. Either you have Portnoy dick riders, or
come out at night,
or you have people like so it doesn't matter. Like you have people defending the anti-Portnoy thing, and then those people are seen as dick riders, or you defend Portnoy because you're stooly or whatever, and then the other person calls you a dick rider.
Yeah,
it's the dick rider sucking. It's the dick rider riding its own dick.
Oh my god,
Jesus!
I'm riding my own dick. I hate it when
Jesus Christ, it's Dick Rider.
Jesus Christ, the dick is in my ass. The dick's coming from inside my ass.
Yeah, there it is.
Obviously, I love it when guests come on the show and they spit fucking fire bars for 2 hours.
A damn meme pack.
But that is their opinion, right? And then in the comments, specifically on TikTok, because that's where the fucking babies are, yo, this podcast, these fucking guys are talking shit. It's like, we're not the one with the camera on us talking shit.
That's Scar,
baby. We're goading them into talking shit. But that's Scar, a grown-ass man, a grown-ass legend, by the way.
Also, and I know this navel-gazing shit does get a little tedious, but it's so funny to see that clip and think the complaint is the score. Because the big thing is 7.7 is valid. And it's like, he wasn't saying shit about the score being too low or too high. He was just saying he didn't fuck with that guy because, of course, a cool Dominican guy from New York doesn't fuck with Dave Portnoy. What are we talking about here?
The Portnoy pizza effect, though. I guess somebody was commenting. He's like, yeah, when he came to my hometown in wherever, he's like, all the pizza shops busted out their the ringers, they brought in
rolled out the fucking marinara carpet.
Yeah, they fucking snuck in some undocumented Italians to really get in the fucking sauce and knead that dough. And they're like, yeah, they were churning out the best pizza possible to try and get the Portnoy bump.
Yeah.
And then I forget how it ended, but he's like, yeah, it somehow fucked up the whole pizza ecosystem of the town.
One thing that actually I don't need to say what didn't make it into the clip, because if you listen to this, you'll listen to the episode, so never mind. Okay, moving on up from the belt, have on a Hanes pleaser. I mentioned the hat already. Shout out Jonathan again. Thank you. Got Rolly on the wrist, wedding ring on the fingy, wifey on the pinky, wearing Supreme Hanes boxer briefs, and sipping on Greenpoint's finest.
All right, fit check, drink check complete. Let's get into this podcast. Lawrence, this past week, it's been a long one. I finally dove into the the fastest growing sport in America.
Yeah.
The stuff of nightmares.
The
stuff of dreams.
Talk about divisive. Pickleball is dividing this country. That's the real culture.
Pickleball is the dollar slice of sports.
That's another thing. Whatever.
No, let's talk about it. I was very surprised. Obviously, it's being broke sucks, and you gotta fucking especially if you're in New York or wherever, you gotta fucking get in where you get in. Dollar pizza has definitely saved my life a few times.
Sure.
And you're telling me I can get a meal for $3? Say less. But the amount of people that are defending dollar pizza as tasty
and good, it's crazy.
Again, you are just. Why would you admit this?
Yeah, to play devil's advocate, I understand looking at a TikTok that says that dollar slices are trash and being in your own, because it's TikTok, in your own brain dead way of reacting to what you could perceive as classist. But to think that what you're putting in your body, something that costs $1, is even remotely not good for you, but even just like baseline is crazy.
When you're in your 20s, you don't give a fuck about what you're putting in your body.
That's fair.
When you're in your late 30s, sometimes
you
don't
just need
care about
pickleball
what you're putting in your
fuel,
body.
dude.
Yeah. And like, but I don't know what kind of ground my gears. People are like, yo, dollar pizza.
Ground your grains.
Dollar pizza's been around forever. It's like, no, it hasn't. It's been around for like 10 years.
Yeah.
When I was a kid growing up in New York City, you're fucking welcome. Pizza was $1.50. So yeah, like $3, you get a full meal. Maybe throw in a 65-cent can of soda.
65?
65 cents for the fucking
I don't
can.
even remember a can of soda ever being cheaper than like 75. Then
Maybe
just
just
3/4.
Maybe just Welch's grape soda.
Oh yeah, for sure. Which, speaking of bad for you, dude, how much sugar is in that shit? Jesus
Whatever. I was
Christ.
like, I was a
Yo,
child.
But Welch's grape soda, as far as I can tell, doesn't give you cancer. Even if it'll give you diabetes.
Is it still around? No.
Yes, dude, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure, ski.
I get some.
It's
Get
fire.
Some grape skis.
I love fucking Fanta. I'm an orange. I love orange soda.
But I'm talking. I love orange soda. On our
Sunkissed?
on our Keenan shit, Kel shit. I forget.
Kel.
I was a big cream soda head.
Oh, for sure, dude.
Which that has the most sugar of any soda. It was like 40-something grams.
You know who
like a
fucking-
20-ounce.
You know who loves cream soda? Dudes who drink lean, bro.
Really?
Cream
'cause
soda
it's so sweet.
is the big fucking, when you're poing up, when you're mixing a little
Getting muddy.
medicine. Yeah.
I took the
Shout out
cream soda to Poland.
Yeah.
Okay, so I played pickleball for the first time. As a tennisman, I'm inherently anti-pickleball.
A racketman.
But my mom my parents and my mom especially are so into it. And like, I guess that's one of the big things about pickleball. I'm stating the obvious here is that old people fucking love this shit because it is tennis for pussies. Tennis for babies and tennis for old people.
So it's exercise for people of a certain age, just like jazzercise or water aerobics, because it's like low impact and
and like as
better than nothing.
As our parents get older, as anyone's parents get older, like you finding common ground is like, especially around new things, because like they're not really experiencing new things, is like rare and rare, right? So the fact that my parents were so into this, I was like, oh, I can do this.
Your dad too.
My dad too. My mom. I mean, they literally have bought like books. Like my mom is like watching like pickleball YouTube.
Wait. There's books about pickleball.
Yeah, it's
like for dummy, like pickleball for dummies.
It's like the rules, like technique. Like
Okay.
I'm sure this is pickleball for idiots. They're not obnoxious to the point where they're like talking about it all the fucking time. Like it's not their personality.
Thank God.
But they were like, "Yo, you want to come?" I was like, "I want to come play with you just because I want to do this thing with you."
Do they know that you're fucking like really in your tennis bag right now?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
They're stoked for like the tennis camp. I think for my Christmas present or birthday, they bought me like a what the fuck? Is that the Dare? No.
Well,
they bought me like a 5-pack of
spoiler
lessons.
alert. Since we're behind the paywall now, we have Raven Smith on the pod tomorrow. Fucking barn burner, hilarious. A very talented writer, homosexual, fashion fiend, and a man who says "lol" out loud.
Lol.
Which outside of that, great guy. That to me, I was like, "Is this happening?"
I know.
But I guess spoiler, and then we have the Dare.
Right. Okay. Back to pickleball. So. I'm in Montauk with my parents. We go to like the local like clubhouse. It's like free, open to all, whatever. It's
A pickleball clubhouse?
No, it's like a big gym. It's like the YMCA, but it's not a YMCA. But it's like free, open to all. Like there's like shoot around, like open courts, basketball,
pickleball open run.
and then there's like pickleball. There's like pickleball. There's competitive pickleball. There's like pickleball for all ages. There's family pickleball.
Okay.
I don't know what we went to. Whatever. We start fucking hitting. Again, it's like I feel like I'm playing a fucking lawn game, right? Like this would be fun to like play with like a beer in my hand.
Let me ask you a question. As someone who's never played pickleball, obviously I'm fairly familiar because you can't avoid at this point. Would you say that pickleball is closer to tennis or closer to ping pong?
I'd say closer to like badminton.
No, I want to see I want to go extremes here.
Ping pong for sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
for sure.
Got it.
1,000 years ago, 2 Chinese guys invented this game where they hit a ball over a net.
Uh-huh.
You know what game it was?
Let me guess. Was it ping pong?
No, it was tennis, you fucking racist prick.
You've done that before on the show.
It was pickleball.
Yeah.
Anyway, the thing about pickleball that really surprised me. Wait,
you should pronounce pickleball like a Japanese person.
Pickleball. Pickleballu. Okay, I will say this.
Got it.
It was really nice to like bond with my parents and like do this like physical activity that like, finding common ground. We're like, yes, it was fun. Did I break a sweat? No. It was like riding an e-bike.
Sure.
It was like very easy. And I just like stopped early, went back and like got on the call with you.
E-tennis.
Yeah. So I will say that, and then it was cool to like talk about it afterwards, and like they have paddles and balls, so we were like in the living room just like hitting a ball back and forth. It was a very cool like bonding moment with my parents over a new thing, which is like, when was the last time you and your parents like found common ground in a new thing?
It's tough for me, bro.
Yeah,
especially as someone whose only interests are buying overpriced pieces of clothing and then getting fucking shit faced. I have a tough time.
I know,
but I do love my parents. I should say on the record.
No, of course, but it's just like
hanging out with them can be difficult.
But like breaking the routine of hanging out, where it's like, oh, like show up, talk, catch up, like eat, like go watch a movie. Like it broke this up, and it was nice. It was really nice.
Wait, of your two parents, your dad and your mom, the Harrises, who's nicer? Who's got more like touch and finesse?
So I played with my mom, and we were on the same team. And then my dad showed up a little later, and I didn't get. That's the thing, is that you don't get to really choose your partners, because if you win, you break up.
What?
If you lose, you break up. It's kind of like you're like
it's like being in a relationship.
You don't arrive as a team. You arrive as an individual, and then you just kind of get paired up and like
sucks.
play. It's fucking weird. And like there's weird like little customs where like you say thank you after every game.
Oh,
like
what is
fucking
this
church?
What are we handing out, participation trophies?
And you like.
This is the greatest generation.
You kind of like touch paddles and like kind of like a 69.
You
69 paddles. Say thank you.
Dap up the paddles.
Yeah, but like real soft. So look, I got all my fucking platitudes out of the way.
Sure.
Nice to hang with my parents. Nice to find common ground in this new thing. Legitimately, like I was doing it to like spend quality time and bond with my parents.
Yeah. You wouldn't be playing by yourself.
No,
on your own time.
I understand the appeal in that it's really easy. It's good exercise for old people. It was all old people. I was the youngest person there by like 30 years at least.
So this is not. So then like this is because pickleball as the fastest growing sport, sure, fucking blanket statement, but like what you see in New York, like it's like young people that make it part of their social life.
It's like kickball.
Yo,
it's like how kickball had a moment.
It worse than having a kick?
Sure.
I mean, softball, like adult softball,
Goated.
is goated, and I would say is the top of the food chain. Kickball, definitely more for babies, but dude, pickleball, competitive, like tourneys and like round robin shit that's fucking infantile.
Yes, and I understand it as like a fun thing for like old people because they can like do it. But yes, like then I went and played tennis, and these fucking vinty Bronski ass motherfuckers, these like aspiring vinty Bronski owners, pull up shirtless. They're just fucking. They start playing pickleball. They have like a little Bluetooth speaker. They're playing like bad white people music. As I'm leaving playing tennis, a real sport, I hear one of them just like, "Oh, that was a sick fucking rally, dude."
In pickleball?
Yeah.
Dude,
it's
come
like,
on,
shut
man.
up. You just fucking dinked it back and forth. Okay. So bonding with parents, great. What I will say was bad was it brought out like a competitive side of old people that was fucking nasty.
Oh,
like,
really?
I did not like it. So like, first of all, mad cheaters.
How do you
mad cheating?
How do you cheat? Oh, that was out, or that was out, or that was in.
Yeah, it's like clearly hits the line, or even like inside the line, and like out, and like
I don't know the rules.
You can't. It's tennis. It's basically tennis, but like there's.
So you can hit the line then?
Yeah, on the line is in.
Got it.
In.
Wait, how do you serve? Is it underhand?
It's underhand, and you have to get it into like it's cross court, like just like tennis.
And the ball,
like the back quadrant.
The ball is not a tennis ball; it's a wiffle ball.
Yeah,
bro. Is that just? Is there a version of pickleball with a real ball?
Mm-mm. That's the real ball.
This shit sucks.
Look, so I was taking it easy because I was playing like old women.
Okay.
But again, these fucking, I'm going to say it, these cunts were getting real, these cuntskis were getting real competitive. And they
You just call old lady a cuntski on the pod, bro?
Bro, they mean girled my mom.
What?
They like mean girled her and like pushed her to the back of the line. And then I was playing against them. So I fucking whipped it and hit her right in the maw.
And what do you do then? Like fake apologize, even though you clearly meant to hurt this old kunsky?
Yeah, and guess what? I won the point.
Are you watching this season of The Righteous Gemstones? Or are you
no,
Gemstones guy? Okay. Everyone is throwing smoke. I fucking love the show. I feel like not enough people are talking about it, even though.
Wait, throwing smoke in that they don't like it?
No, throwing. Everyone is throwing smoke, meaning everyone is on the top of their game.
Oh,
from
got
fucking Goodman to fucking McBride to Divine, to fucking Goggins. Anyway, there's a bit in the most not in the most recent now, but last week's where that there's the biggest pussy on the show is in like a pickleball league, so that it's a shot at pickleball, and then someone gets fucking smacked in the face on purpose.
I mean, look, I didn't like. She wasn't bleeding. I'm sure it like stung a little bit, but it's like, yo,
Also good aim, bro.
Thank you. If I'm hitting, like, I was just hit there having fun. Like, I'm not trying to like hit smash winners. Like, I'm not trying to fucking overhead slam it. Like, I'd rather rally than like win points. Like, I don't give a fuck if I like win the pickleball game. But if you cheat or if you are a fucking cunt ski to my mom ski, you're getting the fucking
you're getting dome skied.
Yeah, I'm going pickle dick.
Damn, dude. Did you get like? Is there a ref? Did you get in trouble? Is there an organizer?
No, like my mom got hit in the face twice. I started getting hit in the face. Not hard. It was just like it kind of came like it hit the edge of the opponent's racket and like went on a crazy angle and hit her.
Jesus Christ!
But like,
dude.
and then another time maybe she like swung and missed. I don't know.
Whip ski?
Yeah, I had to play pretty hard with my mom. She's not that good.
Okay, fuck pickleball. Let's talk about tennis. Let's talk about tennis camp, dude.
Right,
Tell me about. I know nothing about this because we're saving for the show.
I know.
So
I signed up for this tennis camp. It was an all-inclusive. Whatever. It's like
free drinks.
There was a happy hour, but $6 Coors Lights. Honestly, Coors Lights underrated because it's just water, and it's so cold.
Mountains are blue.
The mountains were fucking blue. All right, I signed up for tennis camp. I went with my boy Anoop, who's very good at tennis, better than me. I'm not bad. I'm not great. I just wanted to like.
You want
to
be better.
Yeah, and like I really like doing it. And the hardest part about playing tennis is getting court time in New York. Like last summer when I was like more into it on a weekly basis, I was getting up at like 5:30.
COVID and shit.
Not even just getting up at 5:30 in the morning to get court at like 6:37.
Weren't you taking lessons too, or are you? That was like another thing. Too,
And
right?
like, well, my parents got me like a 5-pack or 10-pack of lessons for my birthday or Christmas. So I burned through those, and I've been seeing this guy like,
next year.
What's up?
Pickleball lessons.
Fuck that. Pickleball lessons are just you hit the ball at the Kunski's face.
Can't teach that.
Yeah.
Can't teach speed.
Yeah, you hit the woman in the vagina.
All right, so you go to tennis camp with Anoop. Where was it?
Where should I talk about Woodbury Commons first?
Oh,
so we made a whole trip out of it, right?
Sick.
Like Woodbury Commons. First of all, incredible day trip.
Yeah.
Even
when it was
there,
this heat though.
It was.
It is. There's
we went there
no
Friday
coverage,
morning.
bro.
We went there Friday morning. It wasn't that hot. It was like kind of like spritzing a little bit. It was like in the 70s. It was like cloudy, no lines.
Nice,
which is awesome.
Yeah, when I was there, I mean,
the Chinese tourists hadn't made it up yet.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so the stores we hit Nike. Like we literally had to like gear up for like because it was going to be like 90 degrees on Saturday when we played. I think 7 to 8 hours of tennis.
I don't think you can do all of Woodbury Commons in one day because it is the most premium outlets in America.
You have to be.
You need a map and you
have to have
game
a plan.
Yeah,
you have to have a
exactly.
plan.
Okay.
And like, there's a fucking Off-White store.
Really?
Yeah.
I think I might have known that. But also,
there's a Margiela.
There's
a
so
Prada.
much dog shit though. By the way,
yes.
If you're a discerning John's enthusiast.
The biggest crime is that there used to be a Ralph Ski home ski goods store.
There was when I went like maybe 2 years ago, a year and a half ago. They got rid of it.
Not Home Goods. Damn. There's a Ralph and there's a U.S. Polo Association, but there's no Ralph
right
home.
next to each other. Yo, just real quick, why does there need to be a U.S. Polo Association outlet? That shit is already dog shit cheap.
I don't know. It's even cheaper. We went to Nike because we literally had to gear up because it was like, yo, we don't have enough like performance like tennis clothing to like play 3 sessions on Saturday, 1 session, maybe 2 on Friday, and a long like a 3-hour, 4-hour session on Sunday. It was 10.5 hours total court time, spread out over 3 days.
Is that what that's what you're paying for, and then lodging?
Well, lodging, food, unlimited food, instruction. Like you basically have an instructor with like 3 other people. It's a group of 4 through the whole weekend. We only had 3 the whole time, which is like weird.
Clay courts
and hard courts.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, the clay court.
French Open, U.S. Open / Australian Open.
Yes, / Miami Open.
I was doing majors, bro.
Oh, right. I do want to go to the Miami Open.
Why? When you can go to the U.S. Open like a fucking civilian?
Because it's not,
or not a civilian, like a fucking.
Because I'm not going to see BBLs in Flushing.
That's fair. Do you think fucking thotties go to the Miami Open? No way.
Bro.
Tennis?
And like the fucking the circus, when the circus comes to town, the thotties will show up.
Yeah.
Go to Nike, pick up some gear, some like dry fit bullshit, whatever.
This is the impetus for the Woodbury Commons.
Yeah, and I was also like, oh shit, Bottega. I've been looking at some Bottega Sunnies.
Mm-hmm.
I got 2 pairs.
I know.
1 full price, 1 outlet. I've been looking at the Bottega jewelry.
Wait, how much is a full price pair of Bottega sunglasses? Do you spend $500 on those?
No, less.
Okay.
3 something. Birthday present.
Oh, fuck it.
Those were birthday presents.
Fuck it, we ball.
Yeah. The jewelry's great. Like my girlfriend thinks that you shouldn't buy jewelry from like a brand, which I see her point, but I do think that it's like if you like it, why not just like get it? Right?
I'm not a jewelry guy, so I have no opinion. Though, I mean, I guess you're a statement accessories guy now. Well, not now. I mean, you have been.
I think that
bro, you are never gonna wear that.
What do you mean?
Like, all right, when we like hit all the events that we have this week, like, am I gonna see you with that in public?
Yeah, why not?
All right,
I think
it's gigantic,
dude. I think showing up in like statement accessories, like. Not to sound like a fucking vinty Bronski owner, but it's like you can show up in a bummy fit, meaning like a thrashed vintage tee and just like some pod shorts, whatever. But if you have like good footwear and like good fucking statement accessories, like that can make a whole fit.
Footwear, absolutely foundational. You build up from there, but like you can't have a trash fit and then like Bottega bangers on the face. On the
I'm not saying trash. I'm just saying like kind of like low key. Like I can just go out in like a vintage tee and like fucking mesh shorts and have like these crazy sunnies and this big ring on, and people are like, he knows what he's doing.
He's a guy.
He's a guy. That guy's a guy.
I know that guy's got a vinty Bronski.
Yeah,
in the garage.
I know the guy doesn't play pickleball.
Yeah, for sure, dude. Okay, fair.
I don't know, like it's like your belt, bro. Like you love a fucking vintage, like the belt dick hanging.
That's why I do love a pair of Gucci sleds, and why I have 3 pairs of virtually the exact same piece of footwear. One of which obviously was stolen, but still.
I'm a little worried about getting a little too accessory-y with it, like with the diamond earring.
Well, you took your
grandma ring.
You took your second earring out.
Yes.
So I mean, I feel like you're because honestly, well, not to spoil, but with Raven doing 2 hoops in 1 hole. I was like, that's kind of G. I wouldn't do it myself. Or you buy an earring that is like the illusion of 2 hoops.
I don't want to stretch my hole out like that.
Yeah, I guess.
I saw someone else doing that recently, and they were like, "Oh yeah, just because it's for storage." Like,
wait, what?
They had 2 earrings in 1 hole, and they're like, "Yeah, I just wanted I didn't want to have to. I had no place to put this other one, so I just keep it in here."
Insane. Yeah. How much of? I mean, listen, we don't need to say who that person is, but they are a fucking child.
All right, Woodbury Commons.
Yeah.
Love it. Then hit the Bottegas. No, wait. Then we hit Arc'teryx because Anoop was looking for like sleeveless tees, not tanks, but like sleeveless tees to like play in.
Oh, okay.
Didn't find any. But we went to Arc.
Not at Nike.
Not at Nike. They had tanks and they had just like dry fit like running shirts.
Oh, he didn't want tank tops. He wanted literally like a like what Pat Mahomes wears under his pads.
Exactly.
Got it.
Lululemon only had tanks. $44 for every top though.
Damn.
Lululemon, I guess like low key. People love it. Dudes love it.
I don't
fucking know.
Yeah. Well, it's the whole bro. There's an entire category of shorts for like I would say not even advanced basic, a basic bro, where it's like this like you and I. It's like we get baggies, but there's another guy. It's like it's the Lululemon Performance 5-incher, Aloe, whatever, or Bird Dogs with the liner.
And these guys are like, oh, I use it's for my active lifestyle, and the active lifestyle is like driving to the grocery store and playing pickleball.
No, it's hopping in and out of the Vinty Bronski.
Yeah, exactly. Shit doesn't have a step stool.
Yeah.
All right, Hippotega copped up these 2 things. Prada, very expensive. Even with like 20% off, I think it's only 20% off, so like it's not a crazy discount.
Right.
But it's like 20% off like a $7,000 coat is like still
was there good pieces? Because my experience with Woodbury Commons is there's 2 types of
it's hit or miss, right?
Well, for sure, but there's 2 types of situations. One is like the Bottega store, which I got jeans at. It's actually like fucking fire deals. Like you're gonna find good stuff, especially from like what in the grand scheme of things is a much more like low-key brand that like Chinese tourists don't necessarily want to wait online for when they want Off-White or Prada.
There's a bit of a line.
The other, well, that's interesting. Oh, small store too, by the way.
Well, they're like you can only let in like 6 people at a time.
Right. But then the other side of the coin is like, I guess what you're saying with Prada or some of these other places where like it's kind of just like one step down from just what would be a retail flagship like in SoHo. Yeah. It's not really an outlet.
The Gucci store had the longest line, surprise, surprise. Arc'teryx did have the Jill Sander collab. The long coat, yeah.
Oh, I thought about it.
It looked good on the mannequin.
What was the retail?
It looked fire on the Mansky.
That's crazy.
I couldn't find a price tag. I didn't want to ask.
I wonder if it was like, because that's what's crazy too. Sometimes you go to these outlets and it's like they would have to pull it off the mannequin and like do the whole inventory process, but like that's like the random one, like singular that made it.
Noopsky's homie had struck the jackpot where he got a Prada suit for $400. Like again, you have to dig for these deals, but I think they're there.
You gotta fucking spend at least like when I went.
Look, these might not be for you, but from 500 down to 150, you can't argue with that.
You said earlier like cheaper than Oakley's. I mean, shout out.
These
Oakley.
were cheaper than the Oakleys. I wanted. They had the Oakleys that Aaliyah was wearing.
Yeah.
Aaliyah, like the singer.
And
I was like, damn, those are fire. And also, it's like, do we need sunglasses for tennis camp?
Did you not bring sunglasses for tennis camp?
Didn't wear them.
What you were doing a brimmed hat? Because what about the glare, dude?
My tennis camp fits were like so. Okay, it was like I brought like literally my laundry bag is just like full of sopping wet clothes.
I'm sure.
You
posted I wore all of your sweaty torsos on IG.
I did. I wore like what's the brand that like the fucking like the black hat that looks Kendall fucking Roy looking ass. You
Laura
have it too.
Piana?
No, it's like a performance hat, but it's like a rich
Jacob
guy.
Hetzer, the one he sent us. Yeah, shout out
that.
Jacob. The fucking Mark Echo shit that or the Eminem hat that I got made fun of. That shit is a banger.
A round two,
welcome.
A round two running hat that OG Luke Mook flowed us back when he was still there.
Yeah,
and like some sleeveless tees and some vintage, some like not vintage tees, but some like gym shirts that I have that are just like thrashed.
Yeah,
but like those are all cotton, and you're just like walking around in a fucking wet towel.
Were there
like
guys there, like fellow tennis campers that were like dressed as if they were Alcaraz in the final of Wimbledon? Like,
nah, it wasn't
hardo shit.
There weren't that many hardos. There were definitely like, well, first of all, let me finish up with Woodbury Commons first. So Bottega, Adidas, Lululemon. But another thing that's goated about Woodbury Commons and why you can make a day of it, also, $1 million idea. Why is there not a fucking Topgolf right there?
Oh.
So the dads come, drop off their bitches, go to play fucking Topgolf for the day.
So Woodbury Commons is very close to where I grew up, and I've gone through all these. I've gone every time they've kind of like reiterated and like gone bigger and better. It used to be what it was like for the dads when my fucking wife and kids
women be shopping.
It was an Applebee's, and you would just get hammered, and then presumably drive your family home.
Right,
but
there's a Parm.
Yeah, but there's no eating good in the neighborhood.
But why is there not why is there not like a putt or like a driving range or even like a
Topgolf would be genius, but
or
I
like
think
a nine-hole golf course or something?
Dude, there's so much parking that they need to have for the amount of people that like the foot traffic there is crazy. That I don't think there's room for a Topgolf. But anyway,
there's got to be.
I digress.
Okay, snack-wise, food court pretty fucking good. Had a Big Mac from McDonald's.
Gas, just a singular. You copped and Big Mac.
Yo, McDonald's is expensive now. Do you know this?
This is mad. People complain about this.
I didn't realize this.
It was classism in food.
It was a $10 Big Mac.
Wait.
It was like $9.81 just for the sandwich.
Not a meal?
Not a meal.
You got ripped off, bro.
I just wanted the snack. I just wanted the Big Mac, and then because I had to save room for Jersey Mike's. I couldn't.
You got hit with the Chinese prices, bro. There's no way that a Big Mac on its own is 10 bonus. That's
all right. Monologue. I'm looking it up.
Okay, please look it up. I am almost positive that a Big Mac value meal is it's got to be $8.75, dude. Also, are prices consistent across the board? Or is this a franchise?
No, I think they're.
How much does a Big Mac cost? We're like,
fucking $5.29 in New York. Okay, I definitely got hit with the fucking Woodbury Premium.
You got taxed. I'm telling you, you got taxed, dog.
It's crazy. Yo, what state is that? Is that Illinois? Guess how much a Big Mac is in Illinois?
That's not Illinois.
What's below Michigan?
Illinois.
Wait, what's below Wisconsin?
Right.
Yeah, that's Illinois.
That's Illinois. My bad. I was looking at Michigan. What's the glove?
Guess where
the
most expensive Big Mac is?
Illinois.
No.
California.
Alaska, $6.50.
Damn, yo, sorry, Doug.
Yeah.
Dude, that's but also apparently not because you bought one for $10.
Dude, so I got hit with the Woodbury tax, but I saved room. I didn't get the meal because I didn't want the grease bomb fries. I was a little shook. I was like, we got to play tennis for 3 hours after this in like the 90-degree heat. Let me get a Jersey Mike sub.
6 or 12?
6.
When's the last time? Because I always, when we go to LA for work, and then, we go our separate ways typically, I always allot time to get to the airport to hit Jersey Mike's and whatever that terminal is.
I try.
And I don't care, bro. I waited online for like 45 minutes last time, bro. And I'm still eating at
Jersey Mike's exists in New York.
Where?
There's one in like downtown Brooklyn, like near the courts.
Yeah, but I don't want Jersey Mike's when I could go to like, I don't know, Napoli Bakery in Williamsburg or fucking Court Street.
Yeah.
You know? But anyway, what's your
Jersey Mike's order?
I get the Italian on I think so I've been seeing some shit online. I've been fucking up. Apparently, there's a rosemary something bread.
Yeah.
I've been just getting white bread. I've been fucking up.
Didn't get that. I got the number 7, which is turkey and provolone, added salami on whole wheat bread.
Mike's Way, obviously.
Mike's Way, extra onions, extra pickles, banana peppers, a little mayo, extra juice.
Extra juice.
Wait, did I do extra juice? Yeah,
you gotta do extra juice, dude.
No, I didn't do extra juice because I saved half, and I knew I like it a little soggy, but not too soggy.
Extra juice, like you fucking your bag your bag of laundry, dude. That sounds good. Yeah, that's
water right now,
dude. Jersey Mike's. Like, here's the thing: we could argue till we're blue in the face about like the best. That first of all, is that Jersey Mike's fast food, right?
Yeah,
not fast casual.
Well, it's like Subway. Subway's fast food.
Yeah, but Jersey Mike's is better than Subway.
Right, but I'm saying it's the same category. It's fast food.
So I think you could make the claim, if you were like a sandwichman, that Jersey Mike's is the best fast food chain.
It's not number 1. Popeyes.
Sure. I agree with you. Also, like, you can get a sandwich at Popeyes. It's going to be a fried chicken sandwich, but you get a different type of sandwich.
I'll put Wendy's above Jersey Mike's.
Really, dude?
Jersey
Mike's has no sides, bro. You're just getting chips, bro. That's the one bummer. And there's no, like, when you go to a place like Wendy's or McDonald's or any of the standard kind of spot, you could go crazy and really get a nice mix.
There's variety.
Nice little spread going.
Yeah.
You can't do that at Jersey
Mike's. Mise en scene.
Yeah.
Jersey Mike's, yeah, it's fucking. You want
meat en scene?
You want LTO or nah? Like,
wait, so did the Big Mac and the Jersey Mike's hit Diffie?
They were fighting in my stomach.
Okay.
The Big Mac. Okay, here's what I'll say about Big Macs. I always like the Big Mac always underperforms for me. Like that's what I always got as like a young man, and I'm always just like, yo, Big Mac gonna be fucking fire, and it always just like, that was fine.
What are you supposed to get instead? A quarter pounder with mac sauce?
I don't know. I guess it's chicken nuggies. Like, keep it simple.
Do you ever have I guess we're talking about this because you haven't had Big Mac in a while. What I missed out on that I heard, honestly, speaking of Arc'teryx, ex-creative director, friend of the show, Cooper Gill, he's a big fast food man. Anytime I post any type of garbage fast food to Instagram, he always is chiming in with a lot of takes, a lot of opinions. He was a big fan of when they were doing the Chicken Mac, which I missed out on. He was like, yo, you're bugging if you don't get this, and I never was able to do one. And I don't know if you can just go to McDonald's and just get it.
I think you can do a chicken sandwich and just get mac sauce.
Yeah, but the Chicken Mac is 2 patties, sesame bun.
It's over? It's a wrap?
I don't know, dude.
Along with the grimace shake?
Here's the thing. Whenever I get McDonald's, I never am in a McDonald's. I'm ordering through an app.
Through the McDonald's app?
That's not the McDonald's app, which is probably the fuck up.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Go to McDonald's. There's one right here. All right. Tennis camp. What do you want to know?
What were the barracks like? First and foremost.
Okay.
What is the accommodations?
It's a fucking it's a kids camp. It was like a kids camp that they bought and just like installed mad tennis courts like many years ago. It was like rustic for sure. Not luxurious, but like the price is fucking right, dude.
Did you have your own bathroom?
Had my own bathroom. Had like a single room, no TVs. People say like bring your own towels, bring your own toiletries. Bring like an iPad or a computer to watch movies.
Bring a screen.
Yeah. But like, there's not that much free time because you're just fucking playing tennis. It's beautiful. You wake up.
Yeah.
You hit. You eat. You hit. You eat. You hit. You eat. You go to bed.
How's the food?
Food's very good.
What was on the menu for dinner and lunch and shit?
There was a steak night. Or like a roast night. There was like always a fish option for dinner. I mean, I was at fucking camp, bro. Like I haven't had this appetite or hunger since I was like a teenager. I'm not even hungry, and I'm putting down 2 full plates of like heavy food, pasta, fries, flatbread pizza, steak with big ass horseradish sauce, sweet potato fries, big ass salad,
hell yeah,
fucking bug juice, like Gatorade.
Wait,
I'm eating good.
2 questions.
Yes.
One is, did you go to camp growing up?
No.
Oh, see,
there was a fucking ice cream bar. It was goated.
I love an ice cream bar. A Sunday bar.
Sunday bar, yeah.
As a Jew,
yes.
I went to...
Says so on your hat.
I went to a variety of, not just day camps, which is definitely like for working parents, but also I went to my own share of sleepaway camps as well. So
did you finger any girls behind the boathouse?
Did I ever get any ass at sleepaway camp? No, I was too young, bro.
How old are you?
I stopped...
19.
No, yeah, right.
It was college.
No, I definitely stopped. I stopped going to camp when I was then old enough to work at camp. Now, when I was old enough to work at camp, was I getting pussy from other counselors?
Okay, you had to specify there.
You're goddamn right I was.
Did you fuck?
First time I ever tasted a pierced nip.
What?
Yeah.
How old was the nipple owner?
Older than me. But it was consensual, obviously.
It's like sucking on pennies.
No, I would have been 18. I would have been freshman,
okay.
between freshman and sophomore. Yeah, but in high school, I don't know about you, dude. In New Jersey, not as a city kid, no chick in high school has pierced nip skis.
No.
Pierced ski, nip skis in
pierced
high
nip
ski?
skis?
Wait,
None of that.
So you never went. So you don't know any. So this was your first time as
I was
sleepaway
fucking
camp.
hyped, bro. Like I was like, yo, I brought the foam roller. Yo, I brought a fucking cooler full of sunscreen products. Yo, I brought like the massage gun. I was like, let me live out my fucking fantasy of like pretending to be a serious athlete for like 2.5 days.
Literally,
and it was
like
awesome.
You were doing serve to survive.
It was fucking awesome.
Is that a good title?
Yeah,
Serve
serve
to
to
survive.
survive. Yeah, I was serving cunt.
Yeah, when you hit that
Serving
fucking
cunts.
when you hit that cunt in the face. Yeah,
I hit
let's
that
do
cunty.
serving cunt, dude. That'll do real well for SEO. I guess the final question. Well, when you're talking about eating big meals, you also then were telling me that like a Noop's, what is it, Apple Watch or whatever, or Fitbit was like,
yeah, I mean,
you guys
we're
are burning
burning
crazy
thousands of calories.
Yeah.
Okay, so like we played 3 hours of tennis on Friday. Saturday morning session, I think 3 hours. Afternoon session, another 3 or 4 hours. It was like 90 degrees. This old guy who was like a fucking rich asshole who joined us as our fourth, he had to stop because he literally collapsed. Both his calves were cramping so hard you could see the muscle like rippling and like shaking. And he's like, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. And the instructor, who's this like hardo, awesome, like fucking like hard ass.
Yeah.
He's just like, he would just be like, we'd be like, oh, so like, what's the? He's like, win the fucking point. You're like, oh, wait. So what are the rules? He's like, win the fucking point.
Did
You're
you
like,
learn anything, or was it just logging hours?
Yeah, it's like you hit 1,000,000 balls, you log hours. He definitely like he's good. He was like working on form and shit, work on strategy. But this guy like collapsed, and the coach was like, all right, we're calling it. Like we've been going too hard.
Right.
It's like we got like 15 minutes left. We're like, this is not safe. It's 90 degrees. We're on the hard court, which is like 10 degrees hotter than like the clay court.
Oh, absolutely, dude.
And it was fucking sick. And then like you're limping around, you're in your fucking slides and shorts, you feel like a college athlete. You got a ice cold Coors Light.
That's sick.
Put away 2 plates of food. Go back to the room, rub one out, rub your muscles out.
Yeah.
Watch fucking The Last Crusade, which is what I watched.
Oh, nice, dude. Great. Honestly, well, Raiders
Better than Temple of Doom for sure.
Bro, I mean, it's Raiders, Last Crusade, Temple of Doom, Crystal Skull, and I have not seen the new one because I just like know it's gonna fucking suck. Dude.
Yeah, but it's the last one.
It's been Disneyfied, so
Crystal Skull
it's not gonna be
sucked.
good. Yo, bro, all right, I rewatched it. I rewatched all the Indiana Jones. Follow me on Letterboxd. I rewatched all the Indiana Jones.
Oh, really? Because that's what I've been doing. Except I'm not going to do. I'm just doing the original.
What?
Three.
Well, you don't even. No, dude. All right.
And I couldn't finish Temple of Doom.
Really?
It was too bad.
It's race. It's so racist, but it's very fun.
The
Well,
racism,
it's like, much like racist.
the racism was.
In and
I
of
was,
itself.
I was fine with the racism. It was more just like the fucking woman. Like it was annoying that they just like, oh, this hapless woman, damsel in distress.
Yep.
But it was like annoying to the point where it's like, yo, shut up. Like just leave her and just do your adventure.
Temple of Doom, they really leaned into like the B movie shit that like made Raiders goated because it was like that first original idea. Lucas and Spielberg really fucking cooking. I will say, Crystal Skull, aliens aside, no spoiler alert because it's been out for years.
There's aliens? I've seen this movie.
That's the whole thing, dude. The crystal skulls are the alien skulls, dude.
The only thing I remember is when they drove through the college campus and drove through a anti-communist protest or pro-communist protest, anti-McCarthy protest. It was like better dead than red.
It's definitely, so that would be anti-commie.
Yes.
Shia LaBeouf, great as apparently Indiana Jones' son, which now we're erasing from history.
Sure.
Just because dude is a sexual predator.
Yeah.
I guess that's fair. Now that I'm saying it out loud.
Bring back River Phoenix. Where's that guy been?
Well, dude. That's the best part of Last Crusade is that extra. Yo, that's why they invented that young Indiana Jones show. Did you ever watch that growing up?
No.
Fucking heaters. But yes.
So why haven't they brought back River Phoenix for the 5th one?
Are you really asking? You know he's dead, obviously.
Oh, okay, all right.
The two Chinese guys invented a fucking...
Sorry, I don't follow you on Letterboxd.
But I didn't say... That's not where River Phoenix's death was announced publicly.
That's where I get all my movie news.
Breaking news. Wait, how much... Here's what I got to know.
Yes.
before we talk about you hurting yourself, much like this fucking old ass. Oh, 2 questions. One, did you guys make any friends?
Made friends with like our third guy. He was there by himself. He was just
sad.
I felt bad for him. Where I was like, he was like a.
So yes.
I don't know if I can say this. He was a fob, fresh off the boat, like Chinese kid.
Did he also hit Woodbury Commons?
I don't know. No, he came from Boston, so I think he came from north. But he was like,
oh, do I have a rec for you, buddy?
He was definitely like a kind of like a weird like. I mean, he said that he hits with friends at home. He was pretty fucking good. Like I was like seeing his like his build. He was like cooked. He actually signed up for Friday through Sunday, which is what me and Noop did, and then he was going to stay on for another Monday through Wednesday.
What?
He was like, I can't do this. Like,
yeah.
I am canceling my Monday through Wednesday. I'm getting a credit for like I'm going to come back. I cannot do like it was hard, bro. Like I posted my fucking sweaty torso. In 10 minutes, you'd be drenched. Like, fully.
Bro, speaking of serve to survive, dude, I would fucking die, which is also partly why I'm not going to play in this footy thing that we'll talk about in a bit. Not just because I don't want to embarrass myself, because I'm going to throw up after 5 minutes.
There were people there who were partying though. Like there is a bar, like there's like a pina colada hour, like there's a wine and cheese happy hour with like complimentary booze. There were people that were like definitely there.
The Blue Mountain Rangers.
There were a lot of like girly weekend trips. Like these like
sexy ladies,
not sexy, but like they all had like toned arms, but like no ass, like that
tennis
woman,
body,
that woman, you know?
Yeah.
Most tennis players have fucking cake, bro.
I guess Nadal is fucking double cheek. Actually, all these dudes are double. Well, but not necessarily. I mean, Serena.
These are like exercise
goated butt.
These are like exercise bulimic moms. You know, like
yeah.
A lot of Westchester bitches that we actually hit with that were like very like Michelle Obama arms. No ass.
All right, so speaking of the guy, the homie, the fob, getting his credit, what was the damage? Like, how much does this cost?
A G. For a weekend of lodging, food, 10 hours of instruction. Like, I think it's a deal.
Well, yeah, I mean, based on how lo-fi the living quarters were, that seems...
I mean, look, there's a pool, there's a hot tub, like, got a massage, which costs extra.
Of course.
But it was like a whole weekend of just like, again, just very intensive, very immersive. I think it was, like, I loved it. I want to go back, like, ASAP. Maybe when it's in the fall, September, October.
I'm happy you got a camp experience.
I mean, we were texting, like, we got Young's number. We might come back with him. I was like, again, I felt bad because he was like definitely by himself and like kind of like socially not with it. So I was like, yo, come have dinner. Like, we're in the corner. Come have dinner with us. Yo, like, we're going to be at breakfast like 7 o'clock. So like, we'll see you there.
Link up.
Yeah.
Did you?
Shout out Young.
Did you? How many times did you masturbate?
0. I was too fucking tired, dude. I was too tired.
Let's go. Oh, yeah, because of fucking...
I've been gripping shaft all day. Why do I need to put another... I've been putting 4 hours with the grip, with the shaft grip. Why do you need another 45 seconds?
You're totally right, dude. I should have thought about
also,
that.
I'm paranoid about like when you're on
a Pulitzer.
When you're on like Wi-Fi. This is why I jerk off to GIFs on Reddit in hotels.
Of course.
Because I'm paranoid about being on the Wi-Fi.
And getting got.
Can they see what you're looking at? And the service wasn't good enough where I could go off the Wi-Fi and get some videos, even GIFs.
You were not in 5G country.
Yeah, and I didn't have any erotica or smut with me.
Bring screens and bring your own smut, dude.
Dude, I was too tired to nut. That's how fucking intense this was. Horny Jimmy was tamed. Horny Jimmy was broken.
Speaking of being too tired to nut, tell me the extent of your current injury.
Oh, whatever. So I got my ankles broken first by Noop, then by Young, but like I can't push left, and I'm like kind of gimpy. It's weird. Like I'm like limping. I'll be fine in like a week though.
ATP young boy.
Exactly. That's good.
Damn, I was like trying to. Okay, all right, cool. I'm just happy I got that.
That's good.
All right, so are you gonna like?
Well, like I poached that for attention, obviously, and just like like look how hard I'm going. Like I'm fucking nasty.
Oh, you're iced up liggies.
Yeah, and everyone's like, "Yo, are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just icing my foot. Like it's totally legit." Also, it's funny.
The lig skis.
Also, it's funny that I was doing in the Yeti ski. Like, had to just plop my foot ski in the fucking cooler.
You went fucking dogs into Yeti.
Yeah, because like I'm chilling in the bed.
Honestly, rich guy move, bro.
I'm chilling
in the Yeti with your sweaty, disgusting dogs.
Post shower. I'm chilling in the bed. Like, of course, I'm gonna watch fucking Last Crusade and like have the dogs on ice.
Bro, we need to collab with Yeti, bro. Dude, Yeti is
very sick.
Yeti is the vinty Bronski of coolers.
We should do a Yeti pack for sure. Yeti meme pack. Robbie, get cooking.
I'm a fucking Yeti. I mean, do you have to be a Yeti apologist because it's so advanced basic? It's the best to ever do it, dude.
Yeah, for sure.
Do they make like chairs too and shit?
Probably. They probably have like apparel and shit.
Anyway,
I don't know. Speaking of apparel and shit.
Yeah, let's go.
Sporty and Rich. opening up her store in Soho this week.
Emily
Oberg.
Wait. She changed her pronouns?
No, I mean, it's like,
kidding.
is Sporty and Rich like, that's the thing. So I was talking to this guy for GQ, and I was like,
not some guy.
Nathan Pemberton.
Yeah.
He's the
professional podcast journalist.
Yeah. And it's like, as I was talking out loud and trying not to talk shit, I was like, realizing some things. So you're realizing things. And one of them is that, like, the brand and Emily, like, it's kind of like us, right? It's like the Jimmy throwing fits, Larry throwing fits. So there's the brand and there's the individual, and you kind of have to, like, dance the dance of, like, what is which and which is what. But regardless of what you think of it, your opinions on it, if you own it, if you don't own it, Sporty and Rich is opening up a store in Soho,
Crazy.
Which you said is like a coronation moment.
I think it absolutely, like, again, you don't have to fucking buy it.
She's on her 4G shit.
She really is. I've never seen a single person wearing it in real life. With that said, if you open up a store in Soho, just based on what I know from fucking working at Grailed and fucking, knowing what rent is for any...
Yeah, that's for office space.
That's not even fucking street level,
Yeah,
dog.
exactly.
I couldn't be more blown away. And this is me giving Emily, again, like, flowers, not even begrudgingly. Shout out Emily. Even though her PR advised her not to come on Throwing Fits to promote the new Soho flagship.
Yes.
Despite her giving a verbal yes, which I was like, it's your funeral, sweetheart.
No.
I didn't say that to her face.
It would have been fine. It would have been fun.
It would have been so fun for us. No, for me, it's like, nothing matters because the fact that no one's opinion matters because the fact that she is opening up the store in Soho literally tells you everything that you need to know, which is that this bitch, and I say that with love, is printing fucking money.
Yeah, this bitch keeps printing dollars.
What was Pemberton trying to get out of you?
He wasn't trying to get out of me, but I was just like, as I was talking out loud, and again, I was trying to, remain like positive neutral, but as I was talking about it, I was like, first of all,
friend of the show,
I have heard like off record or background, I guess, like what the revenue is, and it is fucking staggering. Like,
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, it's wild.
If these numbers are correct, but it's like, okay, so I realized a few things. One, she has been doing this for like 10 years now. You can't deny the fact that she's been like, the perseverance is there.
No, perseverance, longevity,
perseverance, everything. Like I think it started as a zine or like a mood board, and then became a brand.
Yeah.
Also, speaking of which, I think that I, off the top of my head, can't think of another example that has gone from like mood board to brand at this level. Hidden is one.
Shout out,
but I think, but that's more recent.
Yeah.
And I think that like they don't necessarily like if you looked at the apparel that Hidden is doing, you don't like see the mood board per se. You know what I mean? Like you're not seeing like what Hidden posts on the mood board isn't like directly, influencing the graphics per se.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Also, like Hidden is anonymous. Not to us, he's the homie, but like Emily went from like influencer individual to mood board / brand to like actual tangible product.
She's more like a YouTube creator. This is prime, bro.
But this was before Logan Paul. It's also not her products. I think don't contain 6x the amount of caffeine in a Coke.
That's why it's good, dude.
Have you ever had it?
No, I would love to try one live.
Oh
on
my god,
pod,
you want a Prime?
Do they do like cool flavors and shit, right? Isn't that the whole thing? It's like, new flavor just dropped.
Cotton candy? I don't know.
What Emily does, because here's the thing: all I ever see about Sporty and Rich online is fucking like babies whining about it because like they bought a t-shirt and like the quality didn't match the price, or people just being like, it's references and ripoffs. And what I would say is like, you're literally proving her genius, which is she took like girly influencer LA mood board. She almost like basically invented that whole genre, which has now been ripped off into oblivion.
Quote me on this. Emily Oberg is the Rosa Parks of mood board brands.
Clip that out, Robbie. No, and what she did is she combined that lane, again, I want to say, like you're saying, she created and pioneered. She combined it with streetwear because of what she was doing at Complex with us.
Which is
and fucking
graphics.
Voltroned it into a beast that, again, hate all you want because the T-shirts aren't good quality. It's fucking T-shirt. Or like whatever your complaints are.
Well, when people are complaining about like, oh, she just stole this graphic from like New York Health and Rec Club, it's like, what? Like you are now showing your whole ass about like not understanding what most graphics are and streetwear, blah blah. But like everything is referential. Everything
Especially
is a reference
this
to
style
something
of
else.
clothing. Yeah.
When I was talking to this guy, what I realized was that people maybe knock like mood board to brand, and again, I think that like now every fucking influencer, like there's a whole cottage industry where some agencies like, oh, we'll just like sign up wholesale and do your merch, right?
I saw her, being Emily, complaining about some fucking influencer.
We were what?
Yeah, you're right. Who's even more famous than Emily, because Emily's very popular as a cult of personality.
This woman has like millions of followers.
Right. Like the influencer like is who's creating or has a brand, whatever Danielle Bernstein's brand is.
Yes.
But like she like is ripping off Emily, which is crazy.
Allegedly, but like it's
Or
definitely
allegedly.
it's the well, she was accused of that by Emily, but it's definitely the agency or company that signed We Were What is like, oh, we'll just like pump out your shit and you just like post it, whatever, or wear it.
Hasn't Czar ripped off Emily too? Or like
I think so.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's a fucking vibe, bro.
It's not like it's like tennis, it's waspy, it's like aspirational luxury American Ralph. It's Ralph. But what I was saying to this guy is that you can't knock the mood board to brand like seamlessness journey pipeline, because what she's doing by like creating this like entire lifestyle via a mood board and then pumping out or extrapolating tangible product from that's what all brands do.
Yeah.
Where they
it's just not on Instagram.
Mood boards were not invented on Instagram. Mood boards were invented on fucking cork boards with like thumbtacks and like photos ripped out of magazines. Yeah, and that's notoriously what like Ralph does, where like they put together an entire fucking story, a scene.
Yeah. It's called the concept. Literally, this job is called concept designer.
Yes, so it's
professional zood boarder.
It's like, all right, here's French dudes in the 70s, and then like how do we extract tangible product? How do we squeeze this lemon and get the fucking juice? What Emily's doing is doing this out in the public, which is like almost admirable in a way, where it's like, and also you can connect to it on more levels than just like the end product. You can connect to it at the source,
absolutely,
which is the fucking mood board.
Yeah.
And again, it's not like obviously this is now kind of a dime a dozen, but I think that she was one of the first. Love it or hate it, have your own thoughts on her, on the brand, whatever. Like, I don't think that you can deny that that I'm correct in everything I just said.
This is a powerful thing. I will be clear that I think it might be the worst named brand of all time. I'll say that. That's not because I don't think she thought it would get to this point.
Yeah, you can't put the toothpaste back in the tube. I mean, I was literally there when she like made the Twitter,
right? Which was probably just a joke.
Which was kind of a joke. She's like, she was like 21. She's like, I want to be sporty and I want to be rich. And it's like, yeah, who among us doesn't want that?
I don't know if I want to be sporty, but I definitely
you do want
to
the
be
jawline
rich.
of a sporty guy.
Yeah, that's true. Well, I know you're trying to segue, but I feel like
don't segue.
What do I want to say? I feel like there are so many fucking crybabies about this because of who Emily is and like how fucking fire she makes her life look on Instagram. With the rollies and the vacationing and the fucking clay court tennis and all that. But so many people, I think, are so fried with their understanding or lack thereof of how of how this industry works, where like the Tumblr generation, when like mood boarding became this thing that moved out of the back offices from places like at Ralph, like we're saying, to like the internet, like people still like understood like what was happening and how brands operated. We are now so far removed where like, again, people don't realize that this is what every single brand has done forever.
Yes.
But people are torched, dog.
Yes.
Bench players talking like starters. You hate it.
Yeah. All the fucking babies.
A lot of crybabies. Shout out Emily. Sorry we're going to miss the opening, but we're going to other shit.
Yeah, cooler events. What?
No, as much as
more exclusive, cool guy
as
shit.
much as I would love to see Jason hit play on his wedding playlist, I want a frosty beer at Bernie's courtesy of the badge.
Yeah.
And then I want to go see some goggles.
Yeah.
With the fucking homies at GP.
Sorry, I'll be missing out on a bite of foam from Flynn McGarry.
What do you oh yeah, shout out Flynn. What do you think the rent is on Green Street?
Oh, dude.
If you had to guesstimate.
$25K a month? More?
I think it's more, dude.
50?
No.
100?
No, it's not. I don't think it's. I think it's got to be between. We could probably look this up on Street Easy.
Absolutely.
I don't think it's 50.
What's the?
And she has a cafe. which I guess is kind of like an ALD, a little bit of a bite ski.
Which is Ralph,
where you
but,
can get bite skis.
Which is Ralph, but whoa,
is it? Was it Ralph first?
Going crazy right now. What is what's the address? I'll look up what the rent is.
I have no idea.
How do I spell Sporty and Rich?
Let me.
Sporty.
What is the address? Something. I know it's on Green. Green is fucking prime real estate ski, bro.
I know.
I love this, dude.
What the fuck is?
Here,
do they post about this
shit?
shit?
It's gotta be on her fucking page, bro. Also,
not.
this is like this is dead air city, bro.
I know. It's just reposted people wearing it.
Yeah.
And collabing with hotel in France.
Let's see. Maybe it's on her story. Nope. Just broth and fucking beautiful fucking furniture and the cafe opening Thursday. And there's a spa.
What's the address?
This might have. I don't know, dude. Someone either I have to carry and you got to research, or we fucking switch it up. But it is, drum roll,
133 Green Street. Hold on.
133 Green Street. I mean, shit, dude, when Carson Street was fucking rocking on Crosby, they went out of business because the fucking rent is untenable, dog. Obviously, we're in a post-COVID world, but, like, things are back to normal.
How do I find commercial
Maybe you
real
can't, bro.
estate? Oh.
Maybe we'll never know. Maybe we should move on. Maybe we should talk about fucking mustaches. Was that what we're talking about?
I don't know. Past rentals?
Shaving my legs?
Okay, well...
Here we go.
The apartments in there are renting for basically the prices that we were naming.
Okay.
$17,500 for a 3-bedroom, 2-bath.
Maybe it is 50, bro.
Fuck.
Maybe.
But that's residential.
No, I know. So it's got to be. Yeah, dude. Maybe it's between 25 and 50. That's fucking crazy.
All right,
Good for fucking her.
Let's
dude.
get back to.
How do we get on that? How do we go from podcast to brand like that? Got to sell more shirts, dude.
Got to sell some logos.
Dude, the
flip some logos.
Throwfit store would be. You would do. We've talked about this, right? Like as a hypothetical. No, meaning on the pod. Like, what's like one? I think we did it with. It might have been on an AMA because someone asked, but like, dude, couldn't be me, bro. I'm not trying to work retail or even own retail.
It'd be nice to have a space where we could pod not in my apartment.
Yeah,
that'd be kind of sick. But
that would be tight. But that's also just having an office. Dude.
But having to go there every day. Miss me with that.
For the birds.
Miss me with that success.
Yeah, right. I'd rather stay broke than have shit to do.
Oh, you came out the mud? I'm still in it.
Yeah, baby. I'm not playing it.
Sniff my ass.
I'm splashing around.
I got the mud butt.
Yeah.
All right. You want to talk shaving? Or you want to talk being a doggo who man?
Oh, I don't want. I mean, Georgie's doing great. Just the thing there is like I forgot that like you get a puppy, and it's a lot of work.
A lot of content.
A lot of work. Bro, my whole social life revolves around a damn puppy, bro.
Yeah.
Puppy play dates, whether fucking a puppy class or like we have friends who just got just did a forever foster. So we're trying to make those dog homies, besties. So it's like, I feel more washed than ever.
I mean, okay, so I went to tennis camp, right? Where it's like for 6 hours a day, I do the thing I love. I feel like you're in dog camp where it's like
it's my life, bro.
It's like 6 hours a day of you like posting photos of your dog and I mean, what else do you love? You love saying gay and retarded. Like if
that's how you define me.
If you went to gay and retarded camp, you'd love it because you just say those words over and over and over for 3 days. Movie camp? Bro, why do you go to movie camp?
First of all, let's back up. Gay and retarded camp already exists. It's called theater camp.
Okay.
Or band camp, I guess. Also, whatever. Anyway,
pickleball camp.
Those are my fucking bars. Movie camp? Nah, movie night.
Camp would be sick.
Also, with movies, I want to watch a movie alone. Or with go to the movies with a homie, or honestly, like we've said many times in the show, just alone, honestly, just straight up.
But no, it's so funny. Like you're like, oh, I never want kids. Like you have a kid. Like not only do you have a kid, you have a baby.
I would say raising from my limited understanding of children, because kids are mids, I'd just like to say right now, shout out to all the parents at home listening. I was grocery shopping, and I shout out to dude Kevin, fan of the show, whose daughter goes to preschool in under my building.
Okay.
Which was interesting because I'm like, oh damn, this is like a grown ass man who's like a normal person who has a child who listens to Throwing Fits. So shout out to you. Hopefully you're a patron. He asked about where the shorts were. In the air. Maybe. Fuck.
Like Phil Collins.
OL shirts also in the air.
Truly in the air.
Just like you go to tennis camp and you got the hardos, bro. Going to these puppy play groups, and I now have this being my second go around. Oh, what I want to say is raising a puppy is harder than raising a child. Fuck children. Puppies are better and
why
they're harder.
Is it harder?
I'm just being a jerk.
Oh.
I'm not being serious.
I didn't know that not sleeping was a thing with dogs. I thought you just put it in a crate and it just whines and you just learn to ignore it.
Well, I think it's just like, what is it called? Crate training, similar. Similar
You
situation.
just lock the child up.
Lock her up, bro. Lock him
And
up.
if it's crying, you just like let it cry itself to sleep. Right?
Yeah, I think it's like a school of parenting that I think is like very difficult because just like a wailing puppy, a wailing child, you're like, oh, and it's like, yo, you gotta let them fucking burn off that steam. Eventually, they're gonna tucker themselves out,
right,
and fucking fall asleep.
And grow up to resent you.
The one thing I will say is that there's a lot of, I don't care how people feel about French bulldogs. Everyone has opinions about breeds. I personally don't like doodles particularly. Jen and I are not doodle. They're very mean.
You're not a dude ski?
But dude, they are so popular. So you go to these fucking puppy play groups that like cost, I don't know, $35 or whatever. Shout out Andrea Arden. And it's just the worst people with the worst dogs. And then you got to pretend.
Oh, these dogs are cute.
No,
I like these dogs.
Oh, you do? Really?
I think
they're
I like
bastards.
Anoop has a doodle dog who's really sweet, but he is gay.
The dog?
Yeah, not retarded though. The dog is gay.
Anoop. Not gay or retarded either.
I like these.
Nah, and also,
I have heard that they're like a tough breed to own.
Yeah, and if you have a doodle at home, like, yo, I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be a hater, even though
look at this
I'm
guy.
directly hating.
Look at
What?
this
Well,
doggo.
that's a Berner doodle. There's golden doodles. There's a lot of different types.
So, what's your least favorite doodle?
Golden doodles for sure.
Put that on a doodle, dude.
I love that guy. But did he get canceled for being probably because he loves cops? I mean, they all do. I mean, unless he got canceled for like fucking kids or some shit. Which, like, sorry, not trying to offend that dude.
Put that kid's dick on my cracker, dude.
Put that smack on a cracker, dude. Nah, it's just like you're forced because of your dog. And the dog's playing, it's so cute. And I understand that, again, people could be critical of French bulldogs as well. And you should, of course, adopt and foster and all that fucking shit if you're a fucking brokey. No, I'm kidding.
Are you ever scared of getting robbed for a French bulldog?
Yo, dude, that was the fucking thing that came up. That some woman's like, yo, like, there's because of the street value. She said, but the Frenchies, are you ever worried because there's a street value?
I've heard that.
Do you remember what happened to Lady Gaga? And I'm like, well, yeah, she's a celebrity.
I've heard
so
that
there's a ransom.
The Urbans really like the French bulldogs.
Hey, you said it, not me.
No, she said it.
No, French. She
definitely plays pickleball.
There's definitely part of me that is like, damn, gorgeous Georgie is so beautiful that if someone peeps us, like just taking her to or fro brunch in the carrier, someone might be like, yo, I'm not going to say how much I spent on my dog, $6,000. But if they would see that and they would be like, they know.
You know what would help you defend Georgie to the death?
A mustache?
Fucking strapped up, baby.
No.
Larry with the stick?
Larry's got a gun. Larry with the gun?
Yo.
I mean, shit, dude. Patreon.
Larry with the hammer?
Patreon was too worried about me keeping the iron on me that they got rid of goals.
Yeah, true.
They knew.
You go from getting hammered to toting the hammer.
Dude, carrying around
drunk Lawrence with a gun? Oh, my God.
Just a little Glock. Just a little Glockenspiel.
Glockski?
Little Glockski. No, yeah. This is the worst people, and like you're forced to hang out with them for an hour, and it's ugh. So I guess
I feel like
it's like tennis. It's puppy camp, but
bro, it's like hard as of anything, right? Like enthusiasm is great up to a certain point. It's like shut up.
Yeah,
just shut the fuck up.
Yeah, and everyone also, it's like, and honestly, this is probably the worst part about having a kid. Everyone's an expert. Everyone knows.
Right.
Here's how you got to raise your puppy. Here's how you got to raise your kid. And it's like, yo, at a certain point, it's like, whatever happened to minding your own business?
Yeah.
Whatever happened to that? Huh?
If you're so good at raising dogs, why'd your last one die? You dumb bitch.
Were you talking to me or Jenna?
No, the Karen that talked to you, but also you too.
Should we talk grooming real quick? And then
let's talk grooming because
Footy.
What's up with Footy? Oh, we're trying to build a team. That's it. So we got 2 ringers coming in I'm shipping them in from Long Island. Paul, my barber. Shout out Paul and Mildred.
Shout out Mildred,
His
baby.
kids are fucking nice.
How old are they?
Like 14. I don't know. 13.
I mean,
they steal his pod shorts.
Fire.
One
of them
them
co-signed from. Is that even Gen Z?
I think it's Gen Alpha. Yo, pulling up with Gen Alpha.
Yo, Gen Sigma, dude, just in the pod shorts.
His entire IG story is just like his kids playing soccer and not in like
surfing
and
being Chad.
But I literally watch his IG. Like anyone else, I'm like, yo, shut up. With him, I'm like, yo, what the fuck? How do you just like kick that into the top corner?
Nah, dude, he's single dad of the fucking not the year, dude, of the fucking century.
Absolutely.
He is raising two Sigma
all-stars.
Alpha Chads who are gonna get too much pussy for their own good.
They're gonna drown in
Sorry
it.
for talking about your kids that way, Paul. But what I'm saying is I thought the youngest one was 10. I'm like, we're gonna have a 10-year-old on the team. That ain't a
Maybe,
ringer.
and he's gonna fucking run circles around the clout idiots that are gonna be on the pitch with us.
Yeah.
So I'm fine with that.
Well, we're not. We're just
I'm gonna be in a too tight suit like a European manager.
Yeah, dude. Let's get in our pep shit. Oh,
Just be like, oh.
and let me transition that real quick. What if we rocked mustaches like Teddy Lasky?
Oh, I can't do it. I don't have the jawline. I need to go to like 5 more tennis camps and burn off 10,000 more calories before I can even have a semblance of a jawline, which is when all this is coming off.
Anorexic Larry for the past 12 years, I've been telling Jenna that if I can get...
You've been anorexic for 12 years?
No, that's a great point because I've been just fat as fuck. Okay. Regardless, for the past 12 years, as an ex-beast mode frat guy who was tossing plates.
You're aspirationally anorexic.
Yes, exactly.
You want to be anorexic.
And now as an actual like eating disorder anorexic guy who hopefully is like looking a little slim and trim, I want to get to a point where I don't weigh myself. I've said this before because it's
that's dangerous for your
self-esteem
and
progress.
And mentals.
Exactly. But if I like catch myself on a certain day, and I don't know when this will be, I'm gonna go stash, dude. And it's probably gonna be like instantly regrettable. Well, here's the thing.
Grows back.
It does. That's what I've told Jenna, because Jenna's like, please don't do this. She's like,
I'm trying to picture. I've never seen you without a beard.
I was in the New York Times because of Movember with like a handlebar mustache, looking like a fat Italian wannabe Jewish piece of shit. So you could Google that.
I didn't think you were gonna say fat.
No, well, because I wasn't like skinny.
No,
And
I thought you were gonna say a different 3-letter word.
Gay?
It starts with an F and an A.
Oh.
Yeah.
Also,
but you didn't. You stuck the landing.
I want to do stash and then a little what is this called? A soul patch.
Yeah, dude. Do it,
Little
dude.
combo.
Just do it.
I'm not there yet. I think I need to do 10 more LBs, which might be like the rest of the summer matting. Going from there.
We're at the tail end of the podcast. We have to wrap this up because our guest is on his way. If this Patreon post gets 300 likes.
Nope.
No one's listening anymore. If this Patreon gets 300 likes,
it will. Because people want it. Because, dude, you know how we got our ears pierced? We said 100 and over 500 people like it.
Yeah, but that's at the top of the episode. All right, if this Patreon post gets 500 likes.
Now we're going to look bad because it's not.
If this Patreon post gets 10 likes.
How about this? Let me just fucking cook for the rest of the summer, and then when I'm ready, I'm going to do it.
When Lawrence posts his next fit pic with the fisherman sandals and the threadies, sorry for the spoilers.
That'll come pre-mustache.
But comment the guy with the blonde mustache emoji guy. Just spam his comments. How about that?
Blonde. It's actually more more red in my beard than anything. Oh. I know. I have, dude, and
on business partners with a ginger.
And this is why I want to fucking shave my legs, dude. I have wiry ass. I'm not like a hairy. I'm not the bear Jew, dude. All my hair is wiry, dude. I barely have any hair on my arms. My fucking whiskers are.
I know when they like shave you for the tattoos. They're like, why'd I just waste a razor?
Literally, Lou was like, "What are we doing here?" Yeah. Like, and the Italian woman, Linda Handpoke, was like, "Oh, I don't even need I have no hair on my inner arm." Well, do you?
She's like, "I'm gonna save this razor."
No,
really.
No one has hair on their inner arm, really. I mean, some people do.
Do you have this freckle? Do you have this freckle on your left arm? Yep. See, you're grown in the lab, just like me.
Wait. Oh, it's a chicken pox thing?
All dudes have this freckle if they're grown in the lab. If you don't have this on the lab, you were unplugged from the Matrix. You're a real one.
Oh, shit. So, wait, we're slaves of the machines?
Yes. We're plugged in.
I wonder why we're doing so well is because the machines want to see us win.
I know.
They want us to stay complacent and comfortable and sporty and rich.
I love this steak.
On vacation.
They got to reshoot when they reboot the Matrix
for another time
with Joe. What's his name? The fucking Ralphie from Sopranos.
Yeah.
You know when he like eats the steak?
Mm-hmm.
They got to do that, but with pussy.
Well, there is the guy, the Merovingian, or what's his name, in the second one, who the whole thing is he makes the woman come from eating the dessert.
Yeah, while she's like in the bathroom. Yeah, but that's Revolutions. That's the third one. That's bad. The steak seems like.
I thought that was the second one.
You know when do it with a Pierce Nipsky. When I see this Pierce Nipsky, I know that it's just a bunch of zeros and ones. But when I put it in my mouth,
tastes like goddamn pennies.
It tastes like pennies. Just sucking on pennies.
I guess the final point I want to make, because I want to ask you, and we were going to talk about this during the vacation recap, but it got too crazy, and we still never even told the Cujo story, whatever.
Oh, fuck.
Fucking table it. Who gives a shit? I was attacked. Basically, here's what happened. We saw the coolest looking dog, which you put in your most recent dump.
A boxer. Manning the till at the Italian bar / cigarette shop.
This motherfucker's posted up. You clock him immediately. You go to take a flick. I'm like, holy shit, this is incredible. I need my own flick. The woman who is manning the actual fucking bar.
She's managing the workers, the worker in this case being a dog.
Right. She, in broken English, is basically like, don't look at him or provoke him. This dog is a psycho, which is then weird that you have him just chilling. You get the perfect flick. As I'm about to fucking take a picture, this dog leaps over the counter to fucking tear me to shreds.
Yeah.
In the process, he knocks over a gumball machine, which I fucking mossed. Or no, more like an OBJ, dude. You witnessed that. Is that not the most athletic thing you've ever seen me do in your entire life?
Yes. It's a low bar, but yes.
And I will say that the kicker, the shot chaser of this, the worst part was I was like, yo, I just saved the glass gumball machine. Just plastic piece of shit. So honestly, probably wouldn't have even broken.
Dog was chomping.
But I looked, but that dog was. And then they were like, yo, we gotta get him out of here. And then he goes outside and he tried to attack a guy on a goddamn moped.
Oh, really? I didn't see that.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Yeah.
You were balls deep in Messina's at that point.
I was chilling with the old perverts. I was like, my people.
Yeah.
I found you.
Anyway, the thing that I was thinking about is because of me being not a hairy individual, I'm thinking I might just shave my legs, and I want to know, what do you think about that?
I don't.
And where do you stop?
If you don't,
how high do you go?
If you don't have hair on your legs, why would you shave them?
No, well, because I do have hair on my legs. I just like it. Just is it. It's begging to be shaved, I feel like.
Okay, my brother used to be, I still is, but like used to be like a pretty serious like cyclist. Like he would like go do fucking like I guess races, and just like he had like a group of homies that would just like bike like 50 miles a day, and he would shave his legs. That's like a performance thing because it's
form versus
like
function.
Ingrown hairs or irritation on like the bike shorts and the socks.
Yeah,
dude,
or swimmers or whoever.
Guys with shaved legs, it's fucking weird.
I don't think anyone would even notice because, dude, look at how not really hairy my legs are. Would you even notice?
It's fucking weird. You know what's crazy? You know what's kind of like a sad thing is like old men that when they have like no hair on their like lower shins because they've been wearing like socks their whole lives.
It's my dad.
It just rubs it off.
Does your dad have that issue? My dad is like that for sure.
I'll check it out next time we're playing pickleball.
Basically, the way I'm thinking about this is like, yes, if I basically
don't shave your legs. Why would you do that?
People love to be like chicken leg Larry, or like I post a picture of my dog and they're like, oh, she's built like your dad. Hot, dude. My legs are fucking so streamlined and lean and gorgeous. Now I'm thinking I should also then show them off more.
You want to like lean into the lean.
Yeah, dude. They're fucking veiny and lean, and I might just. I'll shave my legs before I shave my face.
If this Patreon post gets 200 likes, Lawrence will shave his legs.
Because I got to figure out where to. I definitely would shave my knees. But do you shave your thighs too? I don't know how you go. I've never done this.
No.
I got to talk to an expert.
Do you do your wife. I don't know, dude. Do you do your like bikini area?
I shave my pubes. No. Well, yeah. I mean,
I mean when you're shaving like your upper inner thigh.
Well, I don't know. Maybe you stop at the knee.
Just your lower legs? Do you have thigh hair?
Yeah. But no. What do you mean stop at? I don't stop.
Stop at the knees.
No, do my whole leg and my knees, and then stop at the thigh.
Yeah, but don't you have thigh hair?
Yeah.
And you wear
the same kind of like
you wear your shorts to the tits, so like people would see. That'd be weird. You have a unshaved lower leg and hair on the upper leg.
Damn, I might have
like
to
a half plucked chicken.
Damn, so I would have to really commit and shave. I go full fucking bald ski from the waist ski down ski.
Maybe at the hem ski, like wherever your shorts get ski.
But the hem's different there. So I picked the highest hem.
You gotta shave according to the shorts that day.
Yeah,
dude. I don't know.
Sounds like too much work now that we've talked it out loud on the pod. So I don't know. Let me know if you shave your legs. Holler at your boy. Hit me up in the DM.
Guys shaving legs is not a common thing. I don't think. Except for like sex stuff and like performance stuff. Like swimming.
What sex
and biking? Like looking like a slick little otter. Like a seal.
Yo, Larry Otter fucking era is happening, bro. We're in the process.
I saw you duck facing with Scar.
He picked the one picture where I was between poses.
Oh yeah.
I did look fucking good in that photo though.
Oh,
I look fucking
last point.
Dude.
Last point I'm gonna make, and then we got to get out of here.
I hate this camera angle so much, dude.
The Nazis did a lot of bad stuff, right?
I forgot this.
One thing they did that doesn't get is like not reported on at all is they ruined a fire pose, which I'm not gonna.
What pose?
I'm not gonna recreate it. But
I don't know. I don't know what pose.
know, it's like if my microphone was my arm, it's
but you should demonstrate it.
if like this glass was like an arm. It's
I did it on the girls on porn. When we did their pod, I weirdly did.
It's a hard fucking pose,
Yeah.
and like there's a finite number of poses in this world, right? Like you can only,
Especially when you flick up as much as you and I do.
you can only contort your
Twice
body
a
in
week.
so many ways. So it's like to completely remove, and I didn't do it there, just FYI, but to completely remove
maybe it might have
pretty decent range.
somewhere in the wide range of don't screen cap this, but it's
like
somewhere, it's somewhere in here.
like if you're
This
if
is
you're
a good
drawing an
bit.
arc,
This is a good bit.
If you're drawing an arc, it's
somewhere,
like,
somewhere in the
a y-axis and an x. Like it's
I mean, it's a wide world of.
I mean, Matty Healy would probably agree with me, But
why did this come up? Oh, because we had to,
because you actually did a Nazi a Heil Hitler while taking.
No,
the
it was
pic.
more of like, well, fuck.
You were trying to do airplane wings, but only
Kinda.
one arm was hidden.
But it was
One arm was hidden. NY.
It was hidden. No beep because we can't say your name.
Yes. Okay. This is
See
another
ya.
episode of the Only Podcast
See you
Matters.
next week.
Jeff,
Bye.
take us out.